So I was sitting here trying to figure out what to talk about. Honestly, trying to figure out what to talk about when it comes to CRO and crypto right now because this is a very difficult time to be a content creator in the crypto space, to be a holder of different altcoins, CRO being one of them. This is a very pivotal moment for the crypto industry. Uh, and what has been a bull market, Bitcoin just ticked back below 110, teetering between 110 and 109 over the course of this entire Sunday. And in a few short hours, we are going to have our first daily candle close since it's actually our second daily candle close, excuse me, for November. And that's for Bitcoin. Our first day was green. Our second day is so far a little bit red. I want to talk about CRO, okay? And what we can expect in November. That's the conversation specifically. I think that we need to have for this video. With the uncertainty going, I think you guys can see by my tone of voice, by the way I'm talking. I don't feel great about this market. And I know some people are frustrated. Some people are like, if you don't feel good about it, just don't make a video. Don't make a video unless you're bullish, Kip. But that's not why we created a channel. It's not. The reason we created a channel is to report on crypto news and our feelings about the market. And if there's an exciting meme coin mania going on, we reported on that. If there was excitement over some of the large cap memes like Doge or Pepe at a point in time, we've reported on that. If we were transitioning to an Ethereum pump and Ethereum was about to break through $5,000 and take a new high for the bull market, and then we were waiting on an altcoin season, we reported on that. These are the things that we've been following. And in order to see an altcoin season, you really do need Ethereum to break out. But Ethereum's weekly candle, which closes in 1 hour and 57 minutes, is currently quite red and settling at this trend line, which is, okay to see. I'd like to see it stay above that trend line right there. We could certainly see a bounce to start next week and certainly see a bounce there and continue. Here's the thing about what I see coming in November for CRO and for crypto overall. When people feel kind of the way that I feel right now, when generally the crypto market feels scared and weak, there is an argument to be made that maybe we are due for a pump. The problem I'm having with that right now is historical moves for Bitcoin say we have reason to be scared of a bear market. November is historically a tremendously green month. Does that mean that it is going to be green again? We see 42% gains on average for Bitcoin in November. We're slightly green right now. But are we going to continue moving up? Are we going to see that 42% gain on average for Bitcoin? Are we going to see a continuation for a Bitcoin bull market? I honestly feel like it is a coin flip with the odds stacked in favor of the bears. To be honest with you. Now, maybe that means we're due for a pump. If the market can convince me to have bearish feelings, then maybe we are due for a pump, right? That's just generally the way that I feel. When I see text messages from friends and family that are bullish on crypto, that's typically a top signal. I'm not really seeing that right now. I actually saw that right in the beginning of October. Right in the beginning of October, I started getting this text messages from my friends about crypto. we've had some very positive news for crypto.com, but unless you see this bullish continuation happen for this coin, then or the Bitcoin, then it's going to be very difficult to see anything positive price momentum wise for CRO. I think it's premature to call it over. Historical data says that it's over, right? But a lot of people are getting excited for December, and some people are very optimistic for December with the quantitative tightening ending. Yeah, and I get it, but I put that at a coin flip to be bold. I mean, typically you kind of have a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Well, we kind of had that with the last Fed rate cut, but then we also got some kind of bearish news regarding the December rate cut decision. Maybe now we're selling news, or selling the rumor, and we're going to buy the news when the quantitative tightening actually begins. Maybe there's fear leading up to that indecisiveness that the Fed was putting out there for rate cuts. Talking about CRO though, and by the way, real quick before I go over to the CRO chart, if you guys want to trade, you can sign up for BTCC, BitTineX, Blowfin, or Weeks. There are sign-up bonuses there. When you sign up for the first time, deposit for the first time, there are deposit bonuses to take advantage of if you haven't done so already. So check those out. In the description of this video, you just click the links and it's easy with a email or a phone number. You could sign up. It's pretty hard for me to be bullish on CRO right now. It's pretty hard for me to be bullish on crypto right at this very moment. Yes, Novembers are historically very bullish and Q4s are historically great. But there's a real concern that maybe Bitcoin topped out. And there's a real concern for me that maybe we didn't get that altcoin season. Now, if all of a sudden the government shutdown ends, that is the last catalyst where that shutdown ends. You see the SEC approve these Kronos ETFs. The market structure bill goes through. That's the news you're looking for to have continuation for the rally. If we do go into a bear market, we might fill that wick. And what's cool about that, and yes, there is something that's cool about it, is if you buy low and sell high, like let's say you buy that dip, if we dip there, and we have another rise back up to where we were, 38 cents. That's a nice 465% gain. If we go back to the previous highs, which at some point in the future, I still believe we're going to see that happen. There is $5 billion on the sidelines for the President's Media Group to buy CRO. From 6 cents, if we really go down to that, 1,300% gain is an insane gain to get on your money. That's great. You can make over 10x. You're making really good money. That being said, we were hopeful that we would see bigger gains than we saw in this bull market. Now, from the low, I want to remind you guys that CRO actually did a 743% gain from the very low to the high. But I know it's been a painful ride. Been a painful ride. Hopefully, people have been taking profit on the way. I'm not calling it over, guys. But I wanted to come out with this video just kind of with this blah mood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I was sitting here trying to formulate my opinion on this market right now, and it's kind of a dark picture. And I hate that. I'm a pretty positive guy. I'm a very positive guy. But it's a tough moment. So if you're feeling it, just know you're not alone, and know that at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the key to this market. If Bitcoin rises, that's going to give you the opportunity to see CROcoin rise. It's not a guarantee, obviously, but I think that with Crypto.com's positioning as one of the top exchanges out there, there's a bright future ahead. Even if we got robbed out of our altcoin season that we were all waiting for. We had a nice rise so far, but we didn't have that rise that we've all been hoping and waiting for yet. Do you think it's possible? I still think it's possible. I'm not saying I don't think it's possible. but I'm showing you where my feelings really are right now. We'll keep the content coming. We'll keep the crypto news updates coming. We'll continue to trade. If you want to trade, check out the affiliates in the description down below. Have a great weekend, guys. Touch some grass. Enjoy time with your family. I painted my garage a little bit more today. Just do things around the house. Work hard. Play hard. Enjoy crypto. I like the dollar cost average in steadily over time. YOLO all inning usually gets you hurt. It's nice to diversify into crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, the stock market. Maybe if gold dips a lot, I think I'm waiting for gold to dip a ton. I'd start buying some more gold. I have a little bit of gold. I've had some gold, like physical gold. But as for CRO, I still believe in a bright future. So through the clouds, I think there is a ray of sunshine coming eventually. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the clouds today. All love to you guys watching the video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Hang in there, guys. Leave a comment in the chat down below how you're feeling right now. More videos coming soon. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I will see you the next one, y'all. Peace.